Today I dropped the kids off at co-op and I was feeling very overwhelmed when I got home with the state of our house and everything that I had to get done. I wanted to share with you some tips that I've picked up over time on how to kind of trick myself when I'm feeling overwhelmed into getting things done. Because the longer I let it sit, the more overwhelming it becomes. Come along with me as this is kind of a day in the life when the kids are at co-op, and I'll share my tips with you today. I have bread to make for the week, I have dishes to clean up, and I have lemons that are like on the verge of going bad that I want to preserve, and so I'll show you that. And the boys' room is a disaster area. Anytime I would ask my son to clean it, it would be a fight. That's what I'm hoping to tackle today. First way that I get myself to do a task when it's overwhelming is to set a timer on my watch, or to just set a timer in general. It's usually 5 minutes, and I'm not trying to beat the timer and get everything done by the time the timer goes off. The timer is just to like, hey, let's do this task for 5 minutes and then see where we're at. And usually I'm really surprised by how much I got done in that 5 minutes, because everyone, when we have an overwhelming task, we usually build it up to be so much more in our heads than it actually is. And so I'm usually really surprised by the time the 5-minute timer goes off at how much I got done. And then I just say, well, I got this much done already. Like, let's just finish it. And so that's my first tip. Set a 5-minute timer. One of the things I do that keeps myself from getting overwhelmed being a mom is I make sure and take time for myself. I still have hobbies that I enjoy, like playing the piano. I just like having something that I'm learning. I feel like I'm being productive than just doing the same things over and over again each day. The second way that I get myself to do overwhelming tasks is to pair it with something that I enjoy. I had to make a week's worth of bread, and preserve the lemons that I didn't want to go bad. I just wanted to sit on the couch and listen to my book that I'm currently listening to. If you've ever read Elantris by Brandon Sanderson, it's addicting and I can't put it down. So I thought, I'm gonna put my headphones in and I'm gonna tackle these tasks while listening to my book. By doing that, it motivated me to get up and actually get going. It made the time spent on it go a lot faster. At least it seemed like it to me. Have you ever heard of the term body doubling? It's kind of the same, it's kind of different, but it's kind of the same concept. It's when you have someone doing a task alongside you and you're motivating each other to get your tasks done. And they don't have to be in the same house as you or doing the same task as you to experience those benefits. That's why Clean With Me videos are so popular. People just like to have company. The Millennial Mom has a lot of videos about body doubling, so I won't go into it too much here. I'll try and link some of hers below. I've really experienced that benefit where if you really enjoy watching YouTube videos, why not put your YouTube video on while you do whatever task that you need to get done. In my boys' room, and it is like a disaster area, and so we're gonna spend 10-15 minutes cleaning it up. Our 8-year-old boy and our 1-year-old boy live in or sleep in this room and play in this room. I'm not so sure what to do about it. There's a dresser and a crib and a twin size bed, and then I need a spot for books and toys, but I think we just have too much in this room, so I'm gonna do a quick declutter and then see where we stand and try and put this room back together. My third and final tip for this video is that when a task feels overwhelming, sometimes it just means that I need to declutter the space. When a space in my home is driving me crazy, it usually means that we need to declutter. It is a continual process in my home. Things are constantly coming in, and so I need to stay on top of letting them go when they don't serve our family anymore. My goal for the boys' room is to make it easier for them to clean up. The goal is it should really only take them about 5 minutes to clean up. So when I first declutter a space, I look for trash and things that don't belong in that room. I look for broken toys, wrappers, and random creations that they don't care about anymore. This keeps it easy and not overwhelming for me. Next, I look for things that aren't being used or played with anymore. I also set limits on things that we are keeping. I like to use the container method. Like with our Mega Blocks, we had a big bin of them, but that bin didn't fit in our cube organizer. And so I pulled out one of the bins that does fit, and I said, we can keep as many Mega Blocks as can fit in this bin. And then I donated the rest. And guess what? The boys haven't even noticed. And my final step to decluttering is to put everything back together and make sure everything has a home. And if it doesn't, then I go back through my steps. It's been probably like 20 minutes, and I feel a lot better about this space. I was able to remove it was really just a broken cube storage. The kids had used it as like a ladder, and you know, it doesn't hold up to their weight, and so the things broke. We have the small one. I was able to fill up like half of that tub with things that I know my son doesn't care about or use. It's mostly just trash. You did see me put all of the Lego manuals in there, and like, I know that's a big thing for some people, but did you know there's an app now? Lego put it out like I think a year ago, and you can download every single Lego manual that you have, and then it takes them step by step. It takes them step by step through building whatever they want to build. And you can also download ones that you don't have, and so maybe you might have all the pieces to that one or most of them, and they can build different builds with their Legos. So the things I'm still struggling with, the bottom drawer of this dresser is filled with Hot Wheels track, and the kids do play with the Hot Wheels track quite a bit. I'm just not sure how to store it. But we do need that other drawer because my son has all of his shirts and his pants in one drawer, and it's just not working. And we also have the Legos, and they play with the Legos more than the Hot Wheels. So those things I still need to figure out because we got a little one in here. We need someplace high to put the ones that are like built, but also low enough that my son can still get to them. That's the dilemma we're at, because we could put them on the shelf, and I think I might actually flip his bed back over, and so we have more storage underneath the bed. That's a good thought. I might actually do that. And then he can reach this shelf again, because that's where he used to put his Legos when they were built and stuff. Okay, well, it's time to go pick up the kids already. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and yeah, this is what I did. Pretty random, but I got a lot of stuff done today. So hopefully it was helpful to you, and we'll see you next time.